about the concept of universal magnetism and biomagnetism and consciousness.
Yes.
There exists nothing without consciousness in the whole existence.
Yes.
But the same thing was given in our Mandukya Upanishad, that to realize this, we have to go first in the waker state, that is you and the world, the dreamer state, dreamer and dreaming, the deep sleeper state is experience of the abstract, and the last, the Durya state, is real self. When you go to real state, or when you go to that waker state, is experience of the physical you and the world. The dreamer state, you and the dreamer. Deep state is the appearance and disappearance. But in Duryam state, there exists nothing without pure consciousness. But is it possible modern science to understand the non-verifiable? Because whatever is science is a systematic study of knowledge through observation and experiment, through logic and reasoning. We are not able to measure this universal magnetism or biomagnetism or consciousness by any kind of equipment which is available to the modern science. So until all the scientists become in a state of no mind by practicing this, whether the practice Vethathiri or the any other meditation, where there is no mind at all, where you go to a still state, that is only experience. That experience has not been understood by modern science. We are all drowning in the information while starving for wisdom. So this understanding has to come means Swamiji has given very simple practical methodology. As you rightly said, Dr. Satyamurthy, all the methodology what Swamiji has given to experience it. So to verify this, only a man who goes to that state only can experience, otherwise we'll have only the knowledge. So in what is the best we can do to take it forward to the scientists to tell these are all not measurable. Either you cannot measure biomagnetism, or you cannot measure the voltage of human cell, nor you can measure the voltage of the gravity which exists there. In this context, what is the best way, your suggestion, that we can take it forward to the modern scientists? Thank you.
Now my answer is, consciousness is functioning with and without form.
Yeah.
Scientist knows only how to deal with the form. He may go to a particular level where the consciousness is losing its form. It is a state of sublimation. And that is why Maharishi has explained very detailedly the role of sublimation also. But most of the people are not even theoretically remembering it. A sublime state, like a camphor, always leads to realization. So that is beyond the senses. You must accept it. That's all.
Okay, sir. Thank you. A day may come that the whole universe get awakened to this level of consciousness which Swamiji has given, which is not very...
Here I can add one more thing.
Yes.
There is a Sanskrit version. Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. Who knows that there is Brahman can become Brahman. So if you understand that there is a consciousness which is beyond our senses, you can reach that particular level also. That is what one's own experience.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's wonderful.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Professor Balachandar. Thank you so much, sir. Professor Balachandar. Sir?
Yeah,
to add on?
Good evening. Honestly,
good evening, sir. Good evening.
Honestly, it was too high for me. Hats off to you. I found it very difficult to follow, in fact. Yeah, maybe I'm a bit slow.
No, sir.
Thank you very much.
You must not say so. You must not say so. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions, please? Is there any other questions or any other feedback? Okay, if there is no questions, then we will, yeah. Dr. Shakti Karunanidhi, sir. Yeah, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Thank you so much. I am just stunned by listening to such an in-depth and such a packed knowledge. I was just asking, wondering if I could ask one question about Kaya Kalpa, which is Kaya Kalpa yoga is very unique in the simplified Kundalini yoga taught by Maharishi. I was wondering if Dr. Satyamurthy sir has any references to any of the Upanishads, because it's thought to be from South India and Siddhar's knowledge base. I was wondering whether there is any other references in the Patanjali Yoga Sutras.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
Actually, before Patanjali, in some of the Upanishads, some aspects of Kaya Kalpa were clearly mentioned. Yoga Shikhopanishad and Yoga Tattvopanishad, they detailedly mentioned about some of the aspects of Kaya Kalpa. The very Ashwani Mudra, what we actually follow, has been mentioned in Yoga Shikhopanishad. And from Ashwani Mudra, how we have to go for Khechari Mudra, they explained in the Yoga Kundalini Upanishad. So if we try to understand from the physical mass to the gaseous mass and radiation mass, and how we can progress, that is Kaya Kalpa. Vethathiri Maharishi tried to explain it in a biomagnetic scale and a biotic scale, and he has tried to make a very universal fact in an unloaded level, downloaded level, and we have to upload ourselves. That is the purpose of Kaya Kalpa. Kaya Kalpa is a process of uploading our own consciousness beyond the senses and transcendentalism also.
Thank you, sir.
This is what Dr. Shakti, this is what Dr. Shakti Karunanidhi sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Any other
Thank
questions?
you, Amma.
Yes, sir. If no other questions, we will get into the next phase, that is vote of thanks. I request our Dr. Rabindranath Aliyar to give vote of thanks. Rabindranath Aliyar.
Rabindranath.
Thank you. You all will agree that you have been listening to the torrential flow of Dr. Satyamurthy. Satyamurthy is known for his deep knowledge, clarity, and the power of the language to express. And all have been captivated by his talk. And after his talk, we have very little to question. Because, as Balachandra said, for some people, he has opened new vistas to go and see. I thank Dr. Elangovan, and he has given the introductory speech. He has been a veteran yoga speaker for long, associated with WCSC and as Yoga College and Sports University. He has done this in a casual way, but covering all the points. I thank him profusely for giving this inaugural speech. And Madam Annapoorani for her deep meditation. And Selvalakshmi, she has followed Dr. Satyamurthy closely and has took all the points from him himself. Now we have been approaching consciousness in various angles and from various levels. This is only to help us to understand what Maharishi actually feels about consciousness. And he has explained consciousness in various settings, in various ways, all pointing out to the nature of consciousness as a manifestation of the totality. And to understand it, how it acts through magnetism will add more depth to our knowledge. With magnetism, we know that it can be intensified and from the pressure level to the taste level, smell level, the panchatanmatras, the building up of this thing, and the energy of the with reference to Kaya Kalpa from the magnetism level to the Ojas level, from the vital fluid to Ojas. So all the intensity of the consciousness, we can cultivate it and we can utilize it for our journey of consciousness. And in this, we have had so many topics, 15 lectures have gone. Next week, we are going to have consciousness and the order of function by the Bahrain group. This 360 degrees consciousness 360 degrees meetings have provided World Community Service Center and R&D to have interaction with initially with all the foreign countries where we have branches, and then with the states, various states other than Tamilnadu. And now the next week's session will be handled by Bahrain group. We have a dedicated group of practitioners guided by Professor Swaminath Sekhar. Sekhar is very conscientious and serious, dedicated to the propagation of Vethathiri. And when the master is so much so dedicated, it's no wonder the students are also equally so. And we have so many bright stars in Bahrain group, and you can enjoy a very good program next time. And next week, we are doing it with the Mumbai World Community Service Center branch. So I request all of you to come for the next meeting also. I thank the participants for their cooperation and helping us to carry the message to others through their contacts. And I thank the organizing group, the R&D group, and IT group, and the Huzur group, and Dr. Janagiraman and Balachandar, everyone, profusely for the cooperation and continued interest. Thank you, one and all. World Covered.
Thank you, sir. And thank you everyone for joining with us today for a wonderful session. We will have yet another exciting session next week. And today's session, we will close with World Peace Prayer. Thank you. Thank you so much.
உலகமெல்லாம் பருவமழை ஒத்தபடி பெய்யட்டும், உழவரெல்லாம் தானியத்தை உவப்புடனே பெருக்கட்டும்.
உலகமெல்லாம் பருவமழை ஒத்தபடி பெய்யட்டும், உழவரெல்லாம் தானியத்தை உவப்புடனே பெருக்கட்டும்.
பல தொழில்கள் புரிகின்ற பாட்டாளி உயரட்டும், பகுத்துணர்வில் தொகுத்துணர்வு பண்பாட்டை உயர்த்தட்டும். உலகமெல்லாம் பருவமழை ஒத்தபடி பெய்யட்டும். கலகங்கள் போட்டி பகை கடந்து ஆட்சி நடக்கட்டும், கல்லாமை கடன் வறுமை களங்கங்கள் மறையட்டும்.
கலகங்கள் போட்டி பகை கடந்தாட்சி நடக்கட்டும், கல்லாமை கடன் வறுமை களங்கங்கள் மறையட்டும்.
நலவாழ்வை அளிக்கும் மெய்ஞான ஒளி வீசட்டும்,
நலவாழ்வை அளிக்கும் மெய்ஞான ஒளி வீசட்டும்.
நம் கடமை அறவாழ்வின் நாட்டத்தே சிறக்கட்டும், நம் கடமை அறவாழ்வின் நாட்டத்தே சிறக்கட்டும். நம் கடமை அறவாழ்வின் நாட்டத்தே சிறக்கட்டும், நம் கடமை அறவாழ்வின் நாட்டத்தே சிறக்கட்டும். வாழ்க வையகம் வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வையகம் வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வையகம் வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வையகம் வாழ்க வளமுடன்.